Well, it's another morning vlog, however you say it. Now, I know I keep talking about work, but here's a problem. A lot of people don't want to get up for work. They hit their snooze button on their clock, which kind of screws you up. Those 5 minutes, those 10 minutes don't really help me. The reason why you should leave a little bit earlier than you usually do is because of traffic. You hate traffic as much as anyone else does. I want to tell you something, you need to leave earlier. Because there could be an accident, there could be a train, there could be a lot of things. So when you leave early to get to work, you have time to use the bathroom. You have time to air up your tire if you have to. You have time to do a lot of things. So waking up and leaving an hour early or an hour and a half early to get to work. Now, this is when you have to walk to work or ride a bike to work. You got to do all those things. It's more efficient when you leave early. When you leave early to go to work, riding a bike, walking, you have time to stop by. What's up, Ford Mustang? A bit tired, but I gotta get paid today, you know? Coming to find out, I don't skate 6 miles. I skate about 8.7 miles every day to go to work. Now that's going one way. So 8.7 plus 8.7, you do the math. So that's why I leave an hour and a half early to get to work. Because there's usually, oh, okay. Hey, I did a bit of trucking too, but I was always the helper, you know what I mean? I was the helper to go to the truck stop, or not truck stops, to the locations and drop off furniture. Because you know how people move around and they get furniture and a semi and everything, and they hold their stuff in a warehouse, and majority of the truckers get your furniture and we have to unload it into your house across states and everything. I've done that for a whole week and a half. So being on the road is all good, man. I appreciate what you do over there in that place of England. Truckers, man, they're a beast. I'm gonna say that you guys are the beasts of the road, man. And I love how you guys do. Your feet stink. I am so sorry. There's medicine for that. There's medicine for that, and wash your socks. Because feet are always gonna stink, man. I don't know how to keep them from stinking sometimes, but it happens. Nah, I don't need none of that nonsense. Oh, am I draining through my... Oh, man, that's a booger right there, ain't it? Sorry about that. I didn't even know about that. Unless you're talking about something else, I'm sorry, man. I got a family to take care of. I don't do none of that nonsense. My veins are clean. And I'm all lean, sometimes kind of mean. Hey, I don't care. I got a booger. You know what's so crazy? When you see your employees with a booger in their nose, do you let them keep it in their nose so someone else can tell them that it is, or continue making fun of them? You know what the funny thing is? When I see an employee that has a booger in their nose, I let them know. I don't mock them, you know? Okay. Oh, wow. Man. So basically, like, as a trucker, do you have to, do you, are you allowed to bobcat your semi? Are you allowed to bobcat it? Because some truck companies do not allow bobcatting. You know what I mean? Yes, Grasshopper Plus. Yes, it's so good to pick your nose and eat your boogers. It's delicious. Because you already know, you should know that you've done it too as a child. And plus, if you have to get something out of your nose, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? If, if there's a booger stuck in your nose, how are you going to get it out? If blowing it out ain't going to get it out, what are you going to have to use? But delivering milk, like like I said, there's some companies that don't let you bobcat your semi. And I'm gonna tell you something. Hey Grasshopper, guess what I'm gonna do for you? I'm going to pin your message so basically everyone can see that you pick your butt. I pinned your comment so everyone can see that you pick your butt. But so Grasshopper Plus picks his butt. Let me pin that again. Let me make sure it's pinned. Oh yeah, I did. I pinned your comment so everyone can know that you pick your butt. He's a class clown. He's a class clown, you know? So, delivering milk, man. Like, do you go across the cities or do you go across, like, I don't know what they're called over there in England. Are they states or not states, but countries or whatever? What is that supposed to, what are they called over there in England? Cities or what? Grasshopper picks his butt. You gonna say any more? I'm gonna pin every comment you say. You must live under a bridge. Like a troll. But I love you, troll. I love you so much, troll. The troll that picks his butt. Oh, you did it all around? Okay, okay. So whenever I'm sorry I'm talking about trucking, man. But, like, over here, I think you're allowed to drive only 8 hours a day. And then you have to do your breaks and everything. Is it different over there? Do you drive 8 hours and then do your shift is done? Guess what time it is? I got enough time to walk this. So great about skateboarding. And leaving a bit earlier than you're supposed to. You get to relax. Oh, 12 hours? So do you have to drive the whole 12 or what? Because like over here, people do that crazy stuff to make their eyes bugged out to complete their shift. I don't really like saying the word, you know what I mean? But they bug themselves out and then they wreck because they're too idiotic to stop and pull over because how tired they are. Every day we have to have four. Okay, okay, okay. Word on that one. I'm glad because you said 12 hours. I'm like, what? But Like, when you start out trucking, did you have to just do local at the time, or do you have to go to different places? Over here, some truck companies have you go to state to state to state for like 2 years. Um, so whenever you do that, they have you do that for 2 years, and then you could drive local. But every trunk company is different, you know. Man, if I had some milk right now, I'll probably puke. Okay. So, yeah, you gotta do that for 2 years unless you like going state to state. And it is true that you do see a lot. You see a lot of land. You saw a lot. You see a lot. But what you do see a lot more of is, hey, you know about those lot lizards? you live those lot lizards, man. One hell of a freaking ugly, nasty career that they have. See, I appreciate semi drivers. I appreciate them as well as motorcyclists. I appreciate those two people that ride a motorcycle. What is it? Lay off the meth. Hey, you know what? Lay off the meth. You know what's so crazy about meth? Is that a meth person will not be able to take care of their family like I do. And you're lucky you might have a vehicle. You might have a vehicle, but guess what? It's called the heat, buddy. It's called doing 18 miles a day to make food on the table for your freaking family. So, 39 years. Hey, that's a lifetime, man. 39 years. See, I'm walking to work right now because I already skated for an hour, non-stop. This time I brought I brought 3 bottles of water. Hey Tom, guess what? Boom. So you are reported, buddy. Just like the guy that picks his butt. So, I ate some pancakes before I left. I ate 2 pancakes before I left. I put some peanut butter on it. And I got me some flavored water. It has no sugar in it. Hey, you know what's crazy? One thing that does suck as a truck driver, you do miss some holidays. You do miss kids graduating sometimes. You know, that's one thing. I knew someone that was a trucker, another trucker. He always tells me I should get my CDL. I should get my CDL to get into trucking. Here's the thing. One, to reverse that damn semi into a spot that's very tight. If you've been driving for 3 or that many years, that's amazing. Because that means you're a pro to this. You're a pro to driving that semi. So those small turns are not idiots to you, is it? I'm sure that's how it is. Because when I did this moving company, I got 1,000. It was under the table kind of thing, because you know how you could always like bring someone along. The guy We had to go all the way to North Carolina, over here in the States. And she had a big house. She had a big 2-story house. And it was just me and this other guy, the guy that drive the truck, and I. He kept on asking me, do we need help? Do we need help? I asked him this. If we get help for this job, will it deduct from my pay? Because I'm waiting to get $1,000, okay? I'm wanting to get $1,000 to do this job. And he said, yeah, it will deduct from your pay. I said no. She had a big ass piano too. Here's the funny thing about that piano. She ended up trying to blame the moving company. Blame the moving company because those yellow, like, sticky stuff on her piano and underneath and all that stuff. Here's the problem. This lady smoked cigarettes all day and every day in her house. Everything smelled like tobacco. Everything smelled like tobacco. So, if you don't know, cigarettes leave this yellow stain, yellow muky stuff on your walls and everything. Even though I'm dipping right now, I know it's not no better than smoking, but if you think smoking in your house is safe, that ain't. Your walls turn to yellow. Your pianos, your instruments and everything smell like tobacco. But this lady tried to sue the moving company because her piano was whatever, you know. We're like, what, you serious? Every time we would go in there and put a bed or something in her house, she'd be lighting one up. Lighting that damn cigarette up. And then one of the people that we drop furniture off at, this is in another North Carolina person. So this lady had, she was a teacher supposedly. Give your teachers the credit for teaching our kids. It's not like you guys are going to teach your kids much. I'm just saying some parents don't even want to teach their kids anything. They make the school teach them, which is ridiculous. But this teacher had the boss of mine actually opened one of the items that we're moving. It kind of fell open. There are certain toys in there. Toys, not regular toys, but toys. So when he got back into the cab, I said she must have been a teacher, but what kind of teacher was she? What kind of teacher was she? It's funny. I guess this grasshopper does not want to say nothing anymore since I pinned his comment. You know, if you're going to be like that, I'm going to report you. I'm going to pin your gross comment to everyone. That's why grasshopper's pinned. Hello, sir. I pinned that guy so everyone knows he picks his butt. But no, the lady had toys in one of the packages, and he accidentally opened it because it fell out because what it was. So he didn't tell me. But if you're gonna blame a moving company for having your stuff look a different way. It's not always their fault. You guys usually keep your furniture in a warehouse for a long time. Not every warehouse is clean. Because truckers have to get your furniture and deliver it. And I literally support truckers and motorcyclists. I support them both. So, if you're a motorcyclist or a trucker, I respect you guys for all eternity. Because running that bike on that road, man, and y'all can maneuver into that traffic look crazy, that's all good. But you know how whenever someone's sweating on their live and you think they're on drugs and stuff, it's kind of ridiculous, man. It's for educational purposes only. So YouTube, do not do nothing. Because when someone thinks you're... Is that a lotto ticket that was not even messed with? What? Did I just find something? Oh, I just found me a lotto ticket, number 10 lotto ticket. Oh boy. Oh man, I just found me a lotto ticket. A $10 ticket right here. Found that crap. Look at this. $10 ticket. I found it. It has not even been messed with. Lucky me, lucky me, lucky me, I got a ticket. I got a ticket. And what's so great about walking on the road? You find money. I never found a lotto ticket never used. It might be my lucky day with this $10 scratch-off ticket. I dare someone to come by and say this is their ticket. Shit, I just got me a $10 ticket for free. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You know what? Can't wait to get to work to scratch off this $10 ticket that I just found. I'm like, wait a minute. This ticket looks cool. Everybody, let me check this out. Check this out. I found this on the side of the road. Yeah. I'm gonna scratch that shit off when I get to work. I might be lucky today. If I'm not, then oh well, I didn't pay $10 for it. Found that shit on the side of the road. Hey, pigeons. Found me a lotto ticket. A lotto ticket. A $10 ticket. Luckily it didn't rain, man. But $10 on a lotto ticket? I can't pay $10 for a lotto ticket. Oh, there's a pigeon. It died. So I guess Grasshopper left because I pinned his comment that he picks his butt. It's kind of funny, ain't it? Some things you don't need to say. Oh, I'm just going to cross the road. Oh. Trucker right there. God bless you. But no. Leaving an hour and a half early just to get to work, and I have, how much time do I have to spare? How much time do I have to spare? I got 40 minutes to spare because I leave early as shit to get to work. And I walked 2 miles just to do it. I have to skate about 8.7 miles to work. And I don't ever get a ride coming back. My ride is my skateboard. And this Florida heat, I'm going to tell you something I found out. That if you do not sweat and you have no more sweat coming out of you, there's something wrong. Yes. Oh, whoa. What happened here? What happened? Oh, boy. Oh, great. Oh, that sucks. My bushing. Oh, dude, seriously? I'm just gonna walk right here in the middle of the road. Can't do shit since you want to do all that. If you're gonna pull out in front of me, you're gonna get something. You can wait on your damn caffeine. You're gonna do that to me. But you didn't see me yesterday? Of course you did see me. You can wait on that coffee. You know? Got me a lotto ticket. Oh, you weren't going nowhere any faster. You're gonna go into a darn Starbucks line to get your caffeinated coffee. Too much coffee is gonna hurt you, it's called. Now, have you remember the guy off of South Park, Tweak or something like that? Well, guess what? In 2 days, I'm gonna have to walk to work now because my skateboard right here, the bush, the bearing just broke. So I guess I'm gonna be walking the rest of the time period. Wait, I do have another skateboard, but I know one of these days my skateboard just broke. My bushings just broke. So now I do have to walk to work and back to work. That doesn't bother me. It does, but it doesn't. You know? It does, but it doesn't bother me. Oh well, right? It's all good though. But everyone, have a good old day. Peace out.